Since the start of the NBA season, Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving were a driving force for our offense, and the main reason why we were able to walk away from close games with a dub. But since the trade deadline where we got Daniel Gafford and PJ Washington, that changes everything, as PJ Washington has slowly but surely become our just reliable third scoring option for this Dallas Mavericks team, where we saw after the trade deadline his defense, his lockdown defense, PJ, the Warden, has been amazing for us. But slowly but surely, that three-point shot has been falling for him, which has become more his bread and butter instead of like a secondary option. He's been showing signs of just greatness for this team as a reliable option, and we're going to break that down. I'm not just reacting to the Golden State Warriors game yesterday where he put on an all-star performance. Some are calling it Luka Doncic-esque, maybe? I might be exaggerating there. But he did put on a great performance on the defensive end and the offensive end. But we're going to look at the big picture, break everything down, and just explain why PJ Washington just changes everything for the Mavericks. But how's it going, everybody? My name is Marcel Martin. This is Mavericks Digest, bringing you the latest news and everything Mavericks related. And before we get started with today's video, 60.7% of you guys watching are not subscribed. That number is slowly going down day by day. But if you want to be up to date on all the news, all the videos, the live streams, and the giveaways that we're doing on this channel, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on a single thing that we're doing. But today, man, we got to talk about PJ Washington, the Warden, PJ, who's been putting on just an amazing performance for us as of late. But in the grand scheme of things, since he got to Dallas, he's been just phenomenal. A few rough games, but every good player has a few rough games. But overall, he has been fantastic for us, slowly but surely becoming one of our best on-ball defenders alongside Derrick Jones Jr. and to a lesser extent Dante Exum. But PJ Washington has been just electrifying, an amazing monster on defense, and slowly becoming great on offense, becoming more consistent. And for the season, he's only averaging 13 points, 5 rebounds, almost 2 assists, shooting 44% from the floor, 32% from 3, and 68% from the free throw line. With those numbers, you wouldn't really think, oh, is that your third scoring option? Like, yeah, you guys got Luka Doncic, you got Kyrie, but who else can produce? Who else can get their own shot? And it's always been PJ. Maybe not for the entire time he's been here, but for the most, 6-7 games, it has been PJ Washington. But not everybody was high on PJ at the trade deadline. I mean, I will gladly say that I was on the PJ train from day one, but a lot of people weren't going for it. I want to say ESPN graded that trade as a D trade, saying that Charlotte actually walked away with the better deal. And even this right here, an article from John Hollinger put out saying, is PJ Washington even an upgrade on Grant Williams? Is that even a question now? Because honestly...
And to the rest of you, the non-believers, the underachievers, the tweet and deleters, you guys make me sick to my stomachs, fam. Honestly, if you guys want to look in my eyes, you guys want to do something? That's what I thought.
Got to make the apologies as loud as the disrespect, as PJ Washington has been playing just amazing basketball for us. And as we take a look right here, with PJ on the court, with PJ playing, period, in 25 games, we have had a 72% win percentage. And without him in the first 52 games of the season, 55%. That is huge. That's showing you his impact. He's able to defend some of the best. And last night, we actually played a little bit of small ball lineup because we had nobody and we kind of had to. And PJ's played the 5 position. We'll talk about how he feels about the center position later in this video. But PJ Washington's defense has been just the bright spot of his game since he got here in Dallas. But as of late, that offense has been just fine-tuned day by day, game by game, and he's become instrumental. I mean, 72% win rate? That's amazing. We're already the most clutch team in the NBA. Come fourth quarter, we are a hard team to stop with Kyrie popping off in fourth quarter Kyrie, Ramadan Kyrie, Luka Doncic leading the way from the jump in most games. But with PJ Washington slowly starting to able to find himself within the offense without trying to take away from Luka or Kyrie. Able to get his shot off when it needs to happen, able to create his own shot when he attacks the rim. Goes up with a little hook shot or a little bit floater. It's always money. He's good from the free throw line. His overall season stats and his career stats don't highlight truly with how great PJ Washington has been as of late and how that will translate into more wins down the road as we go into the playoffs. But we also got to talk about this right here, man. Over the last 7 games, PJ Washington is shooting 23 of 51, 45% from 3. And we are on a the Mavs are 6-1 in that stretch. Again, the 3-point shot has improved. I know that was a point of concern for a lot of Mavs fans. Oh, we gave up Grant Williams in the first round pick for PJ, who can't even shoot the 3 ball, who airballs the corner threes. Okay, cool. But if you've been keeping up with the Mavericks online, you've seen those videos of PJ Washington constantly in the gym working on his shot. If you're going to be known as a shooter, you got to shoot and you got to work on your craft. PJ has been working. I mean, I'm not sure if he hears all the naysayers upset with him, but he's in the gym constantly working on his shot because he wants to improve. He wants to be an asset for this Dallas Mavericks team because this postseason will be his first time in his career that he ever made it into the playoffs. Not sure how he's going to perform. I know it's a much bigger stage, but with Luka and Kyrie leading the way, and especially with the way that Kyrie just empowers the players, that he gets everybody motivated, and he believes in these players sometimes more than they believe in themselves. It'll be amazing to see what PJ Washington can do for us come playoff time, because if he can keep this level of production up, then we can definitely go far. But another thing that we got to look at right here, I mentioned how, small ball PJ playing the center. This right here, PJ Washington playing small ball center. He's saying, I love it. I feel like I'm a mismatch at that spot. Earlier in the season when I was in Charlotte, I had a lot of bigger guys playing me when I was in that spot. So it felt easy for me to score and play make in that position. And that's very true. Last night against the Golden State Warriors, Draymond Green, Kayvon Looney, and some other guy, I can't remember his name. They were much playing the down low center. Obviously, Draymond when they want to go small, but PJ had no problem with it. He had a very efficient game. He was still able to score, still able to defend, and he did hit the game-winning layup at the last second to just ice this game for us with the nice assist from Tim Hardaway Jr. We're going to show that clip in a little bit here, but it was just amazing, and to know that he is comfortable in that position. So maybe we don't have to play Maxey at the 5 if we want to go small. We can play PJ at the 5. When we first traded for PJ, 2 months ago, I even mentioned, he's played the center position in Charlotte before. He's not new to this. He's true to this, and he showed us last night, and I'm sure he's going to continue to show us what he's able to do. But not only is PJ Washington talking big game, just really, really proud of what he's able to do, Daniel Gafford also had this to say about PJ Washington. Daniel Gafford and PJ Washington saying, great night for him. I felt like from the beginning of the game, he was on it. Just seeing him get downhill and make the shots he works on a day-to-day basis, you just see what kind of player he is at the end of the day. Daniel Gafford sees the hard work that PJ Washington puts in. And I mean, we see it, he sees it, the team sees it, and they believe in him, and they know that he is just that guy right now. Our third scoring option, and last night, our number one scoring option. Really, he had more points than Kyrie last night. We had no Luka Doncic, but PJ stepped up, and that next man mentality will be definitely just instrumental for this team. But we also got to give some praise to the man Nico Harrison for being able to pull this off for us. Getting those trades off in the trade deadline was huge. It's been paying dividends. I've said it many times before. It has changed the identity of this Dallas Mavericks team. We're a completely different team now, and going forward, we've got to keep that going. Nico Harrison has proved himself time and time again. Since he got to this organization, he is dedicated to getting the best players around Luka Doncic, getting players that are bought in and that want to play well. And it may not have worked out with Christian Wood, Spencer Dinwiddie, Davis Bertans, or Grant Williams, or anybody else that have come and gone since Nico's got here. But that doesn't mean that Nico isn't trying. We got to give him props for being able to find just this diamond in the rough in PJ Washington, or being able to get Kyrie for what some people say for nothing, right? But more stuff we got to look at here, man. Right here, just to aid into the praise for Nico Harrison, PJ Washington, Daniel Gafford, Dante Exum, Derrick Lively, and Derrick Jones Jr. were all added in the last 10 months. Completely transformed the defensive ceiling of this team. Defense is making me believe, and it's making me believe as well. And just, again, shout out to Nico Harrison, because being able to get that list of players in that short time, only 10 months, you get what, 6-7 players that are just defensively minded to just help bolster this team. And we already got Luka and Kyrie leading the offense, but the defense has been amazing. And with PJ's newfound offensive shot, it's just electrifying. But I said we're going to show you the game-winning clip, the pass from Tim Hardaway leading to the layup from PJ. It was just a work of art. So let's play the clip. And after that, it was nothing but money. It was the icing on the cake. It was the creme de la creme. We were able to ice the game with that shot. A great pass from Tim Hardaway, where a lot of people are kind of down on Tim because he takes a lot of shots. I'm down on Tim when he takes a lot of shots. But for him to be able to pass the ball more, which we have seen from Tim Hardaway Jr., and finding PJ, and PJ being able to finish at the rim amongst the trees down low, was just beautiful. And I love to see it. I'm hoping that we see more of it come playoff time. We got about 5 games left in the season, so I'm sure we could definitely see it. But we will be going live tomorrow for the game against the Atlanta Hawks. At this time, there's currently no word if Luka's going to be able to play, if he's going to be available. I'm sorry, not the Atlanta Hawks. I'm tripping. The Houston Rockets. We're playing the Houston Rockets, not the Atlanta Hawks. I'm all over the place. But yes, there is no current word if Luka Doncic will be available for that game. But after we were able to beat the Golden State Warriors, after we just lost to the Golden State Warriors with Luka, not saying we're better without him, but we are a different team. The offense does flow differently. I'm fairly certain that if we have the same skeleton crew from last night, the Houston Rockets, who are on a losing streak right now after they saw us, I'm not too worried about it. I think we can rack up that win. We have 5 games left in the season, 3 wins away from 50 wins, and I believe in this team, and I know that they can get it done. But that's all I got for you guys today. Thanks for making this far to the video. Make sure you check out our Twitter and our Discord. Links are in the description below. Make sure that you consider becoming a channel member. We're doing another free jersey giveaway. The best way and only way to enter that giveaway is to become a channel member of any tier. But y'all take care. Until next time, peace.